Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. Yours truly, Immortal Soul. Today I have 7 tips on how to lucid dream if you have not had a lucid dream, or if you have had lucid dreams and you want to take your lucid dreaming skills to the next level. Alright, so as I said, this is part 2 in the series, so let's dive right into it. The first tip number 1 is to do reality checks. Now, what a reality check is, throughout the day, I want you to ask yourself, are you dreaming? All right. So this is one that really worked for me. Once I started to do this, in the beginning of my stages, I started to have more lucid dreaming. So you want to just randomly, however you want to do it, but multiple times throughout the day. You could even set an alarm on your phone to go off and send you a message to say, am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? What this does is it trains your subconscious to ask this question while you are having a dream. So you're in a regular dream, and if you see something that looks out of place, your subconscious is going to remember to say, oh, am I dreaming? And just that thought is going to have you wake up in the dream, or have you to recognize certain patterns that you wouldn't see in waking life. Now, this, as I said, this video is for everybody, but if you're a beginner, when this just happens, what you want to do is you want to stay calm, because like the realization is gonna, most people, one of the problems that most people have is that realization makes them wake up really quick. And this has happened to me as well too. So when I first started having lucid dreamings, the moment I became conscious that I was dreaming, I would eventually wake up quickly. So tip number 1 is to ask yourself if you're dreaming. It's called reality checks. Another reality check with this tip is you could try to like push your fingers through the palms of your hand. I know it sounds crazy, but it does work. So throughout the day, if you can't remember to ask yourself that question, is you want to like just try to push your fingers through your hands. Now, in a dream, if you do this, your fingers actually goes through your hands, and that shock is gonna make you wake up or make you become lucid. The second tip, this one is very important. They're all important, but this one, starting out, you want to start having a dream journal. Now, this is just my everyday journal, but I actually have my actual lucid dreaming journal. I keep a composition book because it's bigger, and I have more writing space. So you want to keep a dream journal. So your regular dreams, you want to start writing down your dreams. So whatever you dream, it is, no matter how crazy it is, just write it down. I would suggest keeping the dream journal in the bed with you, or you could have it on a nightstand and your pen ready. And as soon as you wake up, you want to grab the journal and write out everything that you just dreamed. Now, it takes some practice, but what this does is it helps to build up your dream recall. And helping to build up your dream recall helps you to become more lucid in a dream. So dream journal definitely is an essential when it comes to like practicing lucid dreaming. Number 3 is, it's called a WBTB, which is like a wait back to bed. This one is like, this really helped me personally as well. So how you do this is once you go to sleep and you wake up, you get up and you just do something to occupy your time, you know, whether you start cleaning. For me, it was just like cleaning, or I would just journal, or even just start reading a book or something. You just want to give yourself some time. Now, the different times is very subjective. It's all gonna depend on the time that you go to sleep. But for me, the times that I did it was, I'll go to sleep really early. So I'll go to sleep around like 7 or 8, and then I'll wake up around like 12. Then I'll spend like 2 hours just moving around, messing around, and then I'll go back to sleep around 2. And I started to like instantly have lucid dreaming once I did that. So it's called a wait back to bed. Wake up, in short, wake up, do something around for a few minutes. Some people do it shorter. It just all depends on you. but you definitely want to wake up and start doing something and then go back to sleep. That could help you as well. Number 4 is I want you to change your belief, meaning believe that lucid dreaming is possible. Because I mean, a lot of the books I read, this is pretty new in the early. This is something that's been going on for a long time, but it's very taboo, especially even in the early 90s. So most people don't think it's possible, and just you hear this a lot, man. Your belief creates your life. You know, whatever you believe in is what you're gonna gravitate towards. So have a visualization and just believe that it's possible. You know, just even simply changing that belief is gonna help you to have more lucid dreams, or have a lucid dream if you don't have one. Number 5 is, you're actually doing number 5 right now. You're watching a video about lucid dreaming to help to put this information in your subconscious. You want to read books on lucid dreaming. You want to listen podcasts on lucid dreaming. You want to listen interviews with authors about lucid dreaming. You just want to keep putting that into your subconscious, because what this is going to do is it's going to help it to happen. You know, so consume a lot of material. And even, for instance, for me personally, when I started to read books about lucid dreaming, I find that I started to have more frequently, just reading about it. And the author even speaks about that as well. But I'll have the books for you in the next video. So that's number 5. Number 6, meditation. Now, a lot of you guys are already, or girls, already meditating. So what meditation does is it helps you to be aware of your present state. And being aware of your present state, when you keep practicing meditation and becoming aware of your present state, it helps to do that in a dream as well. You know, so, and you could also meditate in a dream, but that is a whole topic for another video. So meditation for sure, to help you to be conscious of where you are, so you could be conscious where you are in the dream, because that's really what it is. It's just becoming conscious in a different state. And let's see, number 7, this is the final tip. Number 7 is to, when you're going to bed at night, you want to try to stay conscious throughout it. So you want to stay conscious to the point where you actually fall asleep. It's called the hypnagogic state. When this first started happening to me, so quick story on the tip, this is the last tip, but just to expound upon the tip some more, is I would realize that when I laid down, I started to actually dream before you fall asleep. Now, I just did it by accident. I didn't know that it was a thing. And later on, when I started reading and doing more research, I realized it. So try to stay conscious while you're falling asleep. Try to get to that in-between state. It's going to take a long time. This is not something that's going to happen overnight. It can. Everybody's different, but that's what you want to practice. You want to practice like going to sleep with lucid dreaming on your mind. You want to tell yourself that you're going to have a lucid dream. You want to tell yourself that you're going to wake up in a lucid dream. And this will help you to become conscious in the dream. So those are my 7 tips. Let me know how they work out for you in the comment. Leave them in the comment. Let me know some of your experiences with lucid dreaming, and just let me know about the tips. Let me know if it was helpful. So comment and subscribe. The next video that I got coming up is gonna be books on lucid dreaming. So thank you all for watching, and see you on the next video.